Our Earth is a blue planet, and below the waves we find an incredible diversity of life. From creatures ranging great to small, everything relies on a balance. While many people fear sharks, the truth is they are beautiful, graceful animals, and their threat to humans is negligible. An average of 5 people die from accidental shark encounters every year, compared to the 70 million sharks killed at the hand of humans annually. Ask yourself, who should fear who? Sharks keep the ocean in balance. Therefore, if we remove the sharks, we offset this balance, and that could have grave consequences. We rely on sharks to maintain healthy fisheries because when one species is removed from the food web, most other species are negatively affected. Sharks are important, not only from an ecological point of view, but also from an economical point of view. A study in Palau found examples where one shark over its lifetime can generate $1.9 million for the country's dive tourism industry. Every time one of these sharks is captured, the country loses that amount of potential revenue. In comparison, a fisherman who captures that same shark for the fins earns as few as $32. We can only conclude that sharks are much more valuable alive than dead. Shark valuation studies have also been conducted in Latin America, generating similar results. Because sharks are crucial in maintaining the balance of the oceans, which ultimately affects all life on the planet, they have been declared as protected species by laws and international treaties.
Quando as legislações locais carecem dessa força, ganha importância então os tratados internacionais que justamente vêm com uma visão global da questão de proteção das espécies. O Tratado da CITES, a Convenção da CITES, que foi subscrita pelo Brasil e subscrita também pela maioria, se não pela totalidade dos países da América do Sul, ganha importância na medida em que, ingressando no ordenamento jurídico desses países, como efetivamente ingressou no ordenamento jurídico do Brasil, por exemplo, passa a inspirar a legislação que está abaixo dela, toda a legislação que fica abaixo do tratado internacional.
To complement their legal status as protected species, nations have also come together to create Marine Protected Areas, or MPAs. Sharks and countless other species benefit from an MPA, as it is a sanctuary for marine life. MPAs not only protect those habitats, but also allow for sharks to relocate and repopulate other areas. These sanctuaries are crucial for sharks and need to be treated as such. MPAs are very large areas, difficult for law enforcement agencies to patrol. And that is why it is especially important for crimes occurring in MPAs to be prosecuted. Many countries are effectively protecting sharks and their marine habitats. In 2009, Honduras created the first shark sanctuary, which includes the entire exclusive economic zone extending 200 miles from land. In Panama, a paradigm-changing relationship has formed between the government and non-governmental organizations so that marine biologists are now working together with the environmental prosecutors in drafting the marine law enforcement prosecution policy and building capacities among environmental prosecutors, hence creating a win-win opportunity for the country and the oceans. In Ecuador, sharks are now protected by the Constitution, which formally recognizes rights to nature. What we know is this: from Mexico to Argentina, the prosecutors are achieving important accomplishments in this field. Yet, the threat is still immense. Despite the best efforts of many countries, illegal shark fishing is still prevalent because of the demand of shark products. Most of these illegal fishing operations also practice what is commonly known as shark finning. A shark is caught, brought on board, and then held down while its fins are cut from its body. Once the fins are removed, the shark, still alive, is thrown overboard to die a slow and agonizing death. This is illegal in many countries around the Americas, as well as around the world. Many shark populations are facing extinction within this century because of overfishing and finning, which is why it is especially important for illegal shark fishing and finning to be prosecuted. Furthermore, dolphins too are being slaughtered for their meat, which is used as shark bait. The negative effects of the shark fin industry cannot be understated, and corrective action must be taken.
Además de esto de la sobrepesca de tiburones, pues también tiene su lado humano, ¿no? Este acto tan cruel, ¿no? De pescar un tiburón, quitarle las aletas, tirarlo al mar. Esto tiene pues implicaciones muy importantes para diferentes grupos también de conservación. Pues es algo sumamente cruel que un animal que vive 20, 30 años, a los que le tememos, animales tan majestuosos como estos, verlos reducidos a pedazos de carne sin aletas y que los tiran al mar, pues es un problema moral también.
Every country with a coastline is responsible for protecting and enforcing laws within their territorial area, as well as their exclusive economic zone. This applies to domestic and foreign vessels. When domestic or foreign vessels return to port with illegally caught fins, it is a crime and should be prosecuted.
Buenas noches. Una matanza de tiburones se viene cometiendo en el Océano Pacífico en cercanías a la isla de Malpelo.
Por lo menos 2.000 tiburones habrían sido sacrificados para cortarles las aletas apetecidas en el mercado.
La denuncia a la que se refiere la alta consejera ambiental Sandra Besudo quedó registrada en estas imágenes y fotografías grabadas por turistas rusos. Tiburones a los que les cortaron sus aletas y que fueron arrojados luego al fondo del océano.
A new day in shark conservation will be led by actions of the environmental prosecutors. In Colombia, with the Malpelo slaughter, the prosecutors acted and the suspects have been detained. In Ecuador, since the appointment of an environmental prosecutor, cases have tripled with the help of other law enforcement agencies. The vessels caught fishing sharks inside the Galapagos Marine Reserve are being held by the Galapagos National Park in coordination with the prosecutor's office. Every day these vessels sit anchored is keeping sharks alive. Furthermore, the environmental prosecutors acted, and the message is being sent: we will not stand for illegal fishing. We need lawyers to get involved in prosecuting shark finning crimes. First, we need to become aware of these issues, which is half the battle. With more awareness, we create more enforcement. Secondly, we need to enforce a law, and this means action. It can be tremendously beneficial to identify strategic partners for litigation. This builds momentum in the prosecution, so there's no turning back. Non-governmental organizations can help tremendously, and this has proven to be the case in Panama and Galapagos, where authorities and civil society are working together to improve the judicial system. Also, other environmental authorities can become helpful allies in the litigation process. Prosecute to get a conviction and to set a precedent. These cases can be unique, and prosecutors who set these precedents will be remembered and will enter into the history of environmental law.
Em nome da Rede Latino-americana do Ministério Público Ambiental, que congrega membros de 19 países do Ministério Público na defesa do meio ambiente, eu gostaria, em nome da coordenação executiva, agradecer aos colegas que vêm exercendo um trabalho fundamental na proteção marinha e especialmente na proteção contra a caça e pesca ilegal de tubarões. Esse trabalho é fundamental para não só que a sociedade conheça o trabalho do Ministério Público, como especialmente para poder compartilhar experiências exitosas e servir como um canal de fomento ao trabalho em rede, ao trabalho conjunto e à efetividade da atuação do Ministério Público. Então, em nome da Rede Latino-americana do Ministério Público Ambiental, os agradecimentos e o reconhecimento pelo esforço, pelo empenho e pela dedicação ao trabalho na proteção da fauna.
These cases can be ambitious, but the rewards will benefit the sharks, the ocean, and the future generations that depend upon a healthy ocean. After all, we are only borrowing this planet from our children. These crimes cannot be ignored. What you see, you protect. That is why we bring the oceans to you. In the words of Jacques Cousteau, people protect what they love, and we love what we understand.